Today I'm going to show you how to balance a chemical equation using models. So here I have an equation. Mg reacts with O2 to yield MgO. And I notice right away that I have two oxygens here and only one on the other side, so I know it's not balanced. So the first step is to draw a model of the equation just as it is. So here I have one atom of Mg, so I'm going to make one circle here and put an Mg inside of it. And today I've decided to make my Mg yellow. So I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow here. If I was doing it on paper, I'd color this whole thing in so it's bright yellow. Just a little bit of yellow so you can see that. Okay, I'm going to put my plus sign. I bring that right down. And here I have O2. And O2 means that I have two atoms of oxygen. It's a molecule. So I'm going to draw two circles, and I'm going to connect those circles because I want to show that it is chemically bonded together as a molecule, and we're going to color those green. Alrighty, and again, if this was on paper, I would color this in a lot better than that, but just enough so that you can see it. Okay, I bring my arrow, my yield arrow, right straight down, and now I have my products, MgO. And so that is a molecule of one Mg atom with one oxygen atom. So I'm going to connect those to show that they're bonded. And I'm going to make sure I bring my colors over and show that my Mg is yellow. Oops, got a little black in that one. You can do better than I'm doing right now on your papers. And this is green. Okay. Use of colors takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth the effort. Now I can clearly see that here I have two greens and I only have one on that side, so that is not balanced. Even though my Mg's, I have one yellow and one yellow. So I have to fix that. I need to add another oxygen over here, but it is connected to this Mg, so I can't just add an oxygen. In order to get another oxygen, I have to add another entire molecule. So that's what I'm going to do. And I put my Mg and O, put my colors in there so I get that good visual view. Okay. All right, now I check, I've got my two oxygens, but now my magnesiums are not balanced. So I have two in the products, I need two in the reactants. I'm going to add another Mg. Notice that I am not connecting these two together, because they don't make up a molecule. They are separate. I want to show them as separate. And when we get to our last step, it's important that you remember that. So when we add something in, we're going to keep that separate. This molecule is separate from that one. This Mg is separate from that one because I'm adding it in. All right, now, I think I'm done. I'm going to check conservation of mass. I have two atoms of magnesium in the reactants, two in the products. Two oxygens in the reactants, two in the products. I have conservation of mass. But the very last step before you can move away from this equation is you have to put in the coefficients. I added things in. I changed this original equation. So now instead of one Mg, I have two. So I'm going to put my coefficient of 2 in here. Can you see that? And then I'm going to put a coefficient of 2 because I have two molecules of MgO on that side, and now we have a balanced equation.